What's up, y'all?
3, 2, 1. What's up, y'all?
What's up, y'all?
What is up?
Welcome back to another
Welcome.
great episode.
Stirred up.
We're stirring it up.
Stirring up your life with a wooden spoon and a pot and some soup and gossip soup and factual soup and sports soup and
All right, yeah.
LeChae's fun fact of the soup.
Okay. Oh, if only my fun fact had to do with soup. That'd be great. My name is LeChae. I'm your half black, half British, made in Greece, born in Turkey, engaged dietitian.
Gang. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, the lid loving, the man, the myth, the Jim Babarooski, Jimmy.
Thank you guys for tuning in for another great episode. We hope you guys enjoy. I'm actually pretty shocked because your lid of the week is not really much of a lid.
But it's still, so this is like an accentual lid. So this lid of the week, it's just a plain black Nike hat. It has a Nike swoosh riding the left side of the bill. So the swoosh kind of is the corner, and it's just a little guy to where it goes up the left side of the brim. It's like the Nike dry fit. It's kind of like they're a pair like this for sweat resistance and for what. Like I can get this wet and it still looks fine. No logo, white
it
eyelets.
Is nice. I'm not like dogging that it's not nice.
I love the way it fits my head.
And he has about like 3 or 4 of them, which I think is nice for like backups if, whenever
I wear them to
ruined.
golf a lot and I sweat. And
yeah. But I'm just surprised you decided to wear it for the pod when you
I
usually
just think
introduce.
I really just wanted to flex the hoodie, and it's just a good accent piece, and I like this hat. So you all
I would
just
also
get
like
to
to say Happy Fall Hocus Pocus t-shirt. Gang gang, $5 from Five and Below.
Five below, man. It's great.
Okay, so random word generator for our cuss word.
Okay.
Trench.
I missed a good opportunity last week. I'm bummed about that. Ah, that one I like.
Pluck.
Yes, because
Okay.
it sounds just like
Pluck. What the pluck? Okay, cool. So now we got that out of the way. It's...
not my birthday anymore.
You're correct.
Is it your birthday? No, it's not your birthday. I know my birthday, guys. Don't worry. I think.
Today in the news. You're
Your
ridiculous.
Your birthday is like May 30th. I'm just kidding. I just wanted to stall. It's today in the news.
So to start off this lovely segment,
Taking it north.
to... Is it Alaska or Canada?
It's Alaska.
Okay. I don't know why. I don't know. Anyways, I actually saw this on Twitter earlier this morning. There is a town called Whittier, Alaska. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a town of about 280 people, okay? And all 280 of these people live in like a giant apartment complex building.
It's not even giant. For our people in New York that are watching, it's 14 stories.
14 stories and maybe... Well, yeah.
I think it's like 14 by 8, I would say. I would say there's like 8 units on a floor.
I could see it being
From
a
the
little bit
picture
bigger
I
than
saw.
that, but I would say that's a good estimate. And there are like 2 mini convenience stores in this one building. I believe like their police...
The police station,
station,
movie theater,
office.
a water park. I'm just kidding. It's not a water park.
So it's like all of this stuff is under this one roof. So everyone in the town and all of their amenities are in this one building. And they can do like basic grocery shopping, but if they want like intense groceries, they have to go over an hour outside of the town. And the only way to get in and out of the town is to go through a 2.5-mile tunnel.
Because it used to be, I guess the town used to be like a secret submarine port.
In like World
War...
War...
it was in World War II.
Two?
So it was supposed to be real secretive. So only one way in, one way out.
So very fascinating.
Yeah,
This mini town in a building.
So anyone that complains about your small town, grow up in Whittier.
Yeah, that'll be a story.
Excuse-moi.
You need to stop drinking beer on the pod.
Don't tell me how to live my life, devil woman.
I'm just telling you.
I'm going to drink multiple
just
beers on the
saying.
pod today. You know what? I'm going to go for a record today.
Okay, good luck. moving on.
3 beers, 1 pod.
2 bears, 1 cave. Moving on. Cardi B and Offset, y'all.
Cardi!
God bless. They are a mess.
Yep.
A hot mess. And it's honestly not even funny anymore. It's actually kind of
I find
sad.
it comical.
Well, okay, but this is the thing. So people, okay, if you haven't heard, so she filed for divorce. What, like a month ago?
It's been 27 days.
Okay, so 27 days after filing for divorce.
So a February ago.
She's retracted it and they decided to stay together. Okay? He has cheated on her multiple times. Multiple times. And
but after the first or second time, let's not forget, she put Offset under her thigh. Like under her...
tattooed.
Yeah, tattooed. She has it tattooed where when her leg is here, you can read Offset. So I just want to put that out there. And this is not before he cheated. This is after.
Right. Well, and like anyways. So they decided to stay together. And people on social media are obviously having their opinions about this. And they're all like, Cardi, he's abusive, he's emotionally manipulative, like all of this stuff. Tell me why she came on either Twitter, one of the social media platforms, and goes, he's not the one that's abusive, it's me. She was like, I'm the one that hits him. I'm the one that yells at him. She was like, but, I just decide that some days I don't want to be with him and other days I do. We're just dysfunctional like that.
Damn.
Like, how unfortunate and how honestly disgusting of a relationship that, like, you're just fine being dysfunctional.
At least she's good for her for being able to...
She just admitted that she's abusive.
Yeah, but I mean, good for her to recognize that. Most people are like, I'm not the problem. At least she can say I'm the problem. I'm not trying to like defend them. But...
Well, I know he's also the problem though, because he cheats on her all the time. They just have a lot of issues. Like that just made me lose a lot of respect for her.
I mean, I didn't really have any respect for them after.
And it's crazy because like I kind of did after like the second or third time he cheated and she went back. I kind of lost respect, but then I was like, okay, whatever. Like she's living her life. Nah. That was wrong of me to give her respect back. So I take that back. The last thing in Today in the News is something James saw on Instagram.
Okay, this is kind of like a what would you do situation. So I don't know if you've seen this. This dude decides, he was somewhere, I'm going to say in the Adirondacks, I would assume. I'm not quite sure, but it was in a mountainous area where there would be mountain lions. And this guy's just going for a run. And he sees this little kitten. A poor little kitty. And he gets his phone out. He's like, oh, look at this little kitty. And then Mama comes in full force, full head of steam, and starts going defense mode, obviously. Those are her kittens. And mind you, I think they've said, like, you have a 1 in a million chance of seeing a mountain lion in the wild in general. Usually they're the ones that they stalk you and just take you. Like, you don't see them. So he saw them on the ignorance of the babies. This thing backs him up. He's, like, backing up, trying to be big, trying whatever.
He's like growling at it.
Yeah. So long story short, what would you do if a defensive, angry mama mountain lion is literally backing you down? You have no weapon. I said I would have picked up a rock. There were a lot of rocks there. I would have picked one up, tried to stay big, yelled, roar, be big and aggressive.
See, I think I would have died because I didn't know, which I know this is like idiotic of me, and I know that I couldn't have outrun it. But my first instinct is to run. Like, it just is. When fight or flight kicks in and I'm flighting, it's running.
And maybe the mama would have been like, all right, it's
like
running away. It's not a problem. But then she might be looking at it like, that's a free meal.
Right. And so, like, if I was alone, I would have ran and I would have been dead if she decided to. Obviously.
And I've just been taught, because, like, the thing that I instinctually always thought I would run away from, which you absolutely don't, is a bear. You just don't think they're that fast, and then they can run like 40 miles an hour.
For sure, but the black bear and the brown bear are different, the way that you're supposed to react. One of them, you're not supposed to move at all.
I need to learn that.
Yeah.
I think brown bear, you don't react. Black bear, you get big.
Yeah,
I'm from an area where there's black bears, and I was taught just get big,
Where?
make noise. Somewhere up north.
Oh, Alaska?
Northeast. No.
Or Canada?
That's northwest. Close to Canada.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
I thought about like what would you do, because he was You
He
could hear
did
him. He was
great.
saying everything I was going to say, including swear words, because he was
I mean, he did
tweaking.
great. And he literally just kept on telling himself, I'm big, I'm strong, don't attack me. Like, obviously, helping
poop my
himself.
pants, though.
And he was by himself. So it was just him and his camera and this mama mountain lion.
Yeah.
And she started lunging at him a few times.
Dude,
like,
she goes on her back, so she just throws her paws in the air and takes like 4 strides on her back legs and
With
is like
her-
slapping the
Yeah,
ground. It was
no.
nuts.
He did
It was
great.
nuts. And she came real close.
And I think probably backed him up for probably a half mile.
I would, maybe. Yeah, I would say about a half mile,
and
maybe
then
even
he
more.
just decided to run off.
But
So
I would have
she-
grabbed, the second I saw it, I would have grabbed a big rock. So, like, if this thing pounces on me, I'm just going to keep taking rocks to its teeth. Like,
Yeah, freaking crazy.
even though those claws will mess you up. But yeah, so what would you do?
That wraps up. Yeah, let us know what you would do in that situation.
Yeah, put it in the comments.
Because that's pretty crazy pants. So, all right, moving on to Jimmy Sports Talk.
Jimmy Sports Talk. Yeah. So obviously, if you don't know what I'm going to start with, your hair looks fantastic, baby. You look like a small portion of LeBron's paycheck, which is still more than $1 million.
Thank you. What a compliment.
Speaking of LeBron, LeGoat James.
People also call me LJ.
No, they don't. She wants that to stick so bad. No, they don't. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. You're coming off stupid. Shut your mouth. We're doing the interview now. LeGoat James gets his 4th ring with his 3rd team, with the LA Lakers. The year that Kobe passes. Storybook. I love it. I'm happy for him. It's good for his legacy. And I'm going to say it just because I call him the GOAT. I've said it 1,000 times. Jordan's the GOAT by legacy. 6 for 6 in the finals. Multiple, I think a dozen defensive player of the years. Multiple MVPs. 6-time finals MVP. You can go on and on. But the best basketball specimen we've ever seen is LeBron James, period. Point blank. I'm going to say it. He'll be the best player ever to play in the NBA.
Am I wrong to say that I think Jordan is the GOAT because he was like the first
And he was an
GOAT?
icon. We still talk his sneakers,
Right,
his everything.
but like he was
changed
just like the
life.
first,
Yeah.
you know,
Well, I guess Wilt
powerhouse.
Chamberlain was, but he wasn't he didn't have the Jordan effect.
Well, right.
Yeah.
And so I feel like that's why he's in the convo, just because he was the first person to ever have that type of status.
And
no,
no one
not
has had
why
status,
he's in the convo.
but
like,
no one
he's
has had
great.
that like him. Like he was
Right. And
Yeah,
so,
that's why I think by legacy and by who
Yeah.
he was, being Air Jordan, like he's the GOAT.
Right. But yeah, so good for
Shout
LeBron
out to
James.
Converse for totally effing that up. They could have had him.
Right. And if I can say like a shout out to LeBron, I think it was his when he was MVP, his speech,
Oh,
he
yeah, he
pretty
was
much said, "You guys need to start respecting me." Like,
Yeah, he's like, and I want my damn respect. But he
Yeah.
also said, he was like, yeah, we talk about it. He goes, I'm done with the Jordan and me discussion. He goes, the reason I wear 23 is because of him. Like, yeah, I talk about it with my friends, but I'm not going to talk to you guys about that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that discussion's over. And I do think it's over. He just got a ring with the Lakers. I think he could do it again. If he gets another ring after year 17 and year 18 in the league, I don't care what anyone says. He's the GOAT of the GOAT. The GOAT.
Okay,
the GOAT.
so question about LeBron. Do you think he beat Bronny Pluck when he got home?
I don't think he's an
Pluck
kind of dad. I think he sat him down and had like a real man, because he's the epitome of a father, of a like representative figure, like the face of the NBA. He has taken it on and done a fantastic job. I think he sat him down, and he was like, "What are you doing? Like, you've got a future. You're an athlete." Because I don't know what his take is with weed. I wouldn't, but whatever. But I'm sure he was like, "We have a platform. You have a platform now. You're hurting your. It's not even you're hurting me anymore. I'm established. You're hurting your own image,
legacy,
and
right.
your own brand." So I'm sure he had a serious discussion. I'm sure Bronny was happy that he won because it made it a lot better.
Right. Sure, he's in a good mood when he came home.
But
well,
I don't know if he's
Pluck.
whooping kind of guy.
I don't see him being, to be completely honest.
Have you seen his hands? And he's 6'9". I wouldn't want.
That would be
I wouldn't want a
terrifying.
butt whooping from that man.
Well, did you see his daughter Zuri's
Zuri?
her own little house
No.
that's built? It's like a miniature replica of their mansion in the backyard, and she has like a fake kitchen in there, and that's where like she does her schooling during the day. It's so cute.
She's adorable.
So cute. And he can fit in it. Like
Really?
not
it's
like
big,
height,
but like he can.
but he can, yeah.
I think it's funny that his wife's genes are way stronger than his. all the kids look more like her.
I haven't
Well, I guess
paid
Bryce
attention
looks like him. Yeah, she's
about,
beautiful.
like,
Savannah.
Okay, enough about LeBron.
Anyway,
Congrats.
Oh
no,
is it fourth down? Is it fourth down right now?
It's turnover.
Tom Brady, another GOAT. I don't care what anyone says. That guy's the GOAT. But it's 4th and 5. All they need is 5 yards, and he thought it was third down. Said he knew it was fourth. No way, because he threw like a 16-yard pass to covered. It wasn't Gronk, it was their other tight end, but like covered. Like Brady doesn't throw that if he knows it's fourth down. He doesn't go for 10 additional yards.
Right, he
to
just
get the field
gets
goal.
the first down.
And so he goes like this and says, "Is it fourth?" "No, Tom, that was fourth." So I don't think it's age. I don't think like it's mine's catching up to him. I think it was just a simple error that happened at the worst possible time for Tom Brady. But hot take, I still pick them to at least make it to the NFC Championship game.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they've got too many weapons. They're going to pick it up. It depends on health.
That.
But yeah.
Okay.
And then rest in peace, Joe Morgan. We lost a Reds Hall of Famer this week. 2-time National League MVP. 2-time world champion with the Big Red Machine. He was a key factor in the Big Red Machine. Just rest in peace to him. It was very sudden and abrupt, and yeah, Cincinnati lost someone that was very near and dear. So rest in peace, buddy.
Yep, R.I.P. So moving
it's Jimmy Sports Talk, so I'll introduce it and then I'll let you take over because it's my segment, lady. Helmet Gate Part 2 this Sunday. Yeah, Steelers-Browns this weekend. Myles Garrett versus the true starting quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers, though Big Ben, so there's not going to be too much animosity because Mr. Helmet's on the bench. But
well, I mean, I guess you kind of said everything, but it's just interesting because obviously that's been all the rage in sports right now is what happened last year going to affect the game this year? And of course, everyone's saying no.
Oh, I disagree. I think Myles Garrett's going to get chop blocked a couple times.
I think he will too, but what I also think is really, what's our word? What's really plucky is the fact that last year when it happened, he tried to say that, was it Mason Rudolph? Mason Rudolph used the N-word on the field. First off, he wouldn't be stupid enough to do that. Like, no offense. But that's just idiotic, and I think that was just the only straw that Myles Garrett could grasp at to make it seem like it was okay for him to react the way that he reacted.
I'm not going to say it didn't happen. Do I believe it happened? Absolutely not.
Because
I don't
this
think
is
he
the
did.
thing. There's
a lot of other guys right there that would have been like,
right
yeah,
there.
he did, or yeah, and Myles Garrett's the only one. So I say, Myles Garrett, pluck you for trying to pull, like, that's not a card you pull unless it's true.
That was terrible.
Like, especially in the time that we're in, which it wasn't like we're at now last year, but like, you don't say that to cover
pluck
because you hit a dude. You violently assaulted and threatened a man's life. He could have killed him.
And I
Myles
think
Garrett's giant
pluck
could have killed him.
I really think, like, this is just me being a Steelers fan, and I just would have loved to see Browns fans cry about this. He should have been suspended indefinitely and never got reinstated.
Never got that. I think he's out.
No,
I think he should have been out for a while.
That would have been
that could have been permanent brain damage for life.
Yeah, I mean, that would have been the best for me, cherry on top.
But instead, he signed the largest defensive end deal.
So anyways, it'll be a good game regardless because the Browns are actually decent this year. Remember when you thought that they were going to be good last year? Same. So
I think they're going to beat the Steelers tomorrow.
So it'll be a good game.
So when you're watching this, you'll know the outcome. I say Browns 27-24.
I obviously go Steelers. I would say 31-27. Steelers, obviously.
So you still think the Browns are going to give you guys 27 points?
Yeah. I think it'll be a good game. I wouldn't say a lot, but some people in sports have said that they think that the Browns will upset us, and I don't agree.
I just don't think you have I don't think you have an undefeated offense.
Is it in Cleveland or is it in...
I have no idea.
I think it's in Cleveland.
If it's in Cleveland, you're in trouble.
I don't know, though. I don't know. Okay. Moving on. Topic of debate.
Can I just say, sorry, this is totally random. The blonde one from Hocus Pocus is the hot one, and they made her look the worst out of all of them.
No, I mean, it's just the cartoons. I think they all look really bad in this cartoon of the drawing.
So I'm just like...
Because they don't look like this.
That was, what's her name from Sex and the City?
Who?
The blonde one.
She's in Sex and the City?
Mm-hmm. She's like the main character.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% positive.
Can you look that up?
You look it up, because I've got, obviously, the sound going. Look.
Make sure you fast forward this while...
Okay. Look up Hocus Pocus characters, or not.
Sarah Jessica Parker?
Yep. Now look up Sarah Jessica Parker.
Gosh, no, yeah.
Oh, you know. So
I had no idea that I feel like that doesn't look anything like her.
Isn't it crazy?
Like, literally nothing like her.
I know.
I'm shook.
Shooketh.
Wow. I'm shook. I literally don't think it looks anything like her. They did great. Wow. Learned something new. Okay. Moving on. Topic of debate. What is the best holiday? And why? I'll let you answer first because you know my answer.
Can I answer for both of us?
Sure, but go with yours first.
So I freaking love Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong. Like, I love Christmas. But I'm team Thanksgiving is the best holiday. I think you value family more on Thanksgiving than you do on Christmas. There's no ulterior motive. There's no gifts. It's just family coming together. There's football on. My Cowboys play every Thanksgiving. You stuff your face. I've started doing something that I want to make a tradition. This year it'll be different, but doing the turkey trot, the 10K in Cincinnati, like, I enjoyed that because I can eat guilt-free.
White people stuff.
That definitely white people stuff. I'll vouch for that. But I love Thanksgiving. It's a day off. It's on a Thursday, which I just find that cool. Yeah, I'm team Thanksgiving.
Okay. And do you want me to say my side, or do you want to say my side?
Representing the Hocus Pocus, is the number one fan of All Hallows Eve. Halloween, baby. Loves it.
Halloween.
And she kills it. I will give her credit. She kills Halloween every year. The makeup, the costume ideas. I'll put a couple pictures of I'll do your Moana costume and what we did.
Yeah, well, and so since he's going to do that, if I can just say my Moana one that I did a couple years ago, I made from scratch. And I'm so mad that I lost these pictures, but like, I literally bought fabric, bought, like sewing stuff, and I made it from scratch. Like, and there's no way for me to prove it or like explain what I mean from scratch unless I had pictures of like all of the fabric laid out that I had.
But like, you cut the skirt, you cut the... Like,
it was literally blank fabric, and I had to do all of the patterns. I had to glue all of like the decorative stuff on it.
Like, she is Moana.
So
that's your Disney princess.
That I was really, really proud of because I made that from scratch. And I also made, which is insensitive now, and I'm sorry that I ever even did it, but I made a Native American costume years back as well that I made from scratch. That I was actually really proud of as well because that was my first one ever making it from scratch. But anyways, I love Halloween. Love, 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 love. It's one of my favorite things. I think I just like the anticipation of getting a really cool costume and being able to go out in public and see everyone else's costumes as well.
Which we can't do.
And yeah. But yeah, so I love Halloween.
IG Live, special Halloween edition, stirred up. Spooky, stirred up. Ghosts and Hoes.
Cool. Okay, now we have to really plan that.
That's the episode name. Stirred up, Ghosts and Hoes.
Okay. So yeah, so that'll be fun. Doing that Instagram Live. That'll be our first time, so we'll see how that goes. But that'll be cool.
IG Live.
Okay, moving on. Celebrity fact check. So U2, the band U2. I don't know if I've ever heard a song from them. I don't know. Not important. Bono. So this is about Bono. He arrived in Italy for a charity concert in 2003 and realized he left his favorite hat back in London. He did what any reasonable person would do. He did the concert without the hat. Just kidding. According to a story, he paid $1,200 for the hat to be flown to him on a first-class seat on British Airways. $1,200.
First class.
First class for a hat. Good for you.
I mean, when you have U2 money, you can afford it.
Could not imagine.
I'm sure, but like,
Imagine sitting in first class and being next to a fucking hat.
I mean, you don't want it in coach. It's Bono's hat. Someone might steal that shit. Peasants in coach. I've never been I was first class once because they bumped me up. And
I've never been first class, and I
exploited
know.
the hell out of that.
I don't think I ever want to fly first class if I can't regularly do it, because I know if I fly first class
You'll
and I
never
have
do
to
it again.
Yeah.
It's like our concerts. We'll never not get VIP again.
Right.
We'll be VIP forever from here. If you've never done a VIP concert, so we're too old. We're not old, but like we feel too old to be on the lawn.
Well, it depends the concert.
Depends on the concert, but like for the music we like.
Specifically, because Wiz Khalifa was the concert that we're talking about.
It was so great. Our own bathrooms. There was a
It was
bar
really
back
nice.
there.
But okay, so
We could
if you
sit
do
down.
lawn for Wiz Khalifa concert, it's a bunch of like high schoolers. Which is fine, but we're too old for that.
But
now.
we're in a weird stage of concert going where it was like there were older people who were trying to like relate to us. So like, you guys feel too old too? I'm like, you're 38.
Right.
We're we are not on the same level right now. like I'm 30 and they're like, I'm not literally 30, but I'm like NFL wise. Like I'm 30 and they're questioning my resilience. You're like Adrian Peterson. Like people know your time is coming.
Right.
You and I are not the same.
But yeah, so anyways, we did VIP for a Wiz Khalifa concert. Best decision ever, and we will probably never not do VIP again. But it's the same with first class tickets. If I ever flew first class, I would despise flying economy after that. And it's just, that is too expensive. Like
the
first
baby
class
on the way to Spain.
Oh my gosh, that's a whole nother story. But
we had the worst screaming baby the whole flight, 6 hours from Chicago to Lisbon,
like,
Portugal.
and it's not even an exaggeration. Like, she was literally screaming.
I offered her my noise canceling headphones. She didn't take them.
It was unreal. I couldn't believe it. I thought it was a joke when people say screaming baby the whole flight.
The whole flight.
But like overseas
Screaming.
flight. So it was like 8 hours.
And this mom wasn't doing anything. I'm like, whip that kid.
Pluck. Like,
Give them a reason to cry.
Unreal.
Bring them to the bathroom.
Unreal. So anyways, but yeah, I mean, I would love to fly first class, but that's not an expense I could keep up with my
honeymoon though.
Okay, but if you want to fly after that, always first class, or at least business class.
I hope you just enjoy the honeymoon. Let's go.
Okay, stop. Okay, moving on. LeChae's fun food fact of the week. So this has to do with your kind, baby.
White people?
White chocolate.
Oh, that's me.
That's you, baby. Did you know it's not chocolate? Yeah. White chocolate doesn't have any components of regular chocolate.
No cocoa beans whatsoever.
No. It's just a mixture of sugar, milk, vanilla, and cocoa butter.
I do love cocoa butter.
So it's not really chocolate.
I love white chocolate.
I like it more than milk chocolate.
Quote me. Mark my words. I don't care what anyone says. The best and most addictive Hershey's Kiss are the Christmas ones that are white chocolate with peppermint.
Peppermint.
Oh my gosh.
But also
I don't even like peppermint
bark.
I don't like peppermint bark. It's too peppermint. I like it because it's white chocolate with a bit of peppermint. I house those, dude. Oh my god.
No, but not like the squares. It's like white chocolate on top and like the peppermint on the bottom. Oops.
Oh, I've only had peppermint bark where it's like strictly peppermint.
Oh no. My parents buy it every year. I'm surprised you didn't have it last. Anyways,
I didn't have it because I don't
chocolate.
like pepper because I didn't. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Okay, yeah.
No.
I love white.
What does your mom get that you guys put me on to? It's chocolate. And it is the bee's knees bomb.com.
The orange?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Holy
so it's an orange
Nikes.
It's orange flavored chocolate that's in the shape like mold of an orange, like the chocolate.
And like
is.
you break it and
so,
it breaks
wait,
open.
Hold on. So you have to like bang it on something for it to like open up like orange slices. And it's really
look
good.
I'm talking they took the detail like there's like the lines carved in it. It looks like an orange slice.
Yeah, but it's just made out of chocolate.
Orange flavored chocolate. Oh my god.
Very good. And if you guys have never had British chocolate, you guys need to.
So that
oh
is
my
a
gosh.
British thing?
I don't know if that specifically is.
I've never had it before.
So maybe it is. I don't know. I've always had it. So yeah.
Remember when they did the Disney chocolate things where there were hard candies or there was like the sweet tarts and stuff inside? Did you ever have those? It was a Disney ball.
I think so.
It was a ball of chocolate, and you'd break open the chocolate, and there were sour candies in there, or like they weren't actually this, but they were like Flintstone gummies.
Cool.
Or, I mean, the Flintstone vitamins.
Yeah.
Like that.
Cool.
And they banned them because they were a choking hazard. Now they're back. But yeah,
Gang, gang.
chocolate. Fun chocolate.
So yeah, I love white chocolate.
So white chocolate is not chocolate.
It's not, yeah.
It's like me.
Yeah. Okay, popsicle sticks.
I was going to be nice.
Were you?
I was.
Wow.
I'm in a good mood. I'm in a very generous giving mood. I mean, since you agreed to IG Live. Pick a stick, any stick. You know what? You pick.
Okay.
Just kidding. I'm going to pick.
Okay.
I'm kidding. Go ahead. Grab that stick.
Is this a good one?
No.
Oh, I actually hate that one. That one's
We
savage
get it
lyrics.
all the time.
Random definition.
Okay. Bet. Big bet. Yes. Wait, is this the Urban Dictionary definition? Yes. So we just look up a word and then find, or you look up a word and I have to guess what it is.
Yes.
This was good last time.
Yeah, this was.
Except you gave one away. Don't give it away that easily next time.
Okay. I think everyone knows what that means.
Excuse me, what is it?
Rimmed.
Rimmed? Yeah, we'll skip that.
This is also very sexual.
I'm with it.
Okay,
wait, hold on. This is for the mothers that are watching. And I
we'll
heard
let
Goomba,
you know when
Goomba,
to
I
skip.
heard you want to watch. Skip ahead.
Yeah, we'll give you a time frame on the screen that'll show when to skip to, okay?
What?
We'll give you a time. Or like a time.
I'll say fast forward to blank.
Yeah.
Okay.
The word is soak.
I have a hunch. I don't
Okay.
know. Do I even want to say this on the pod? I don't know.
Go ahead.
Soak?
Soak.
Like you would soak a shirt if it's stained.
SOAK. Soak.
I don't know if I want to say this on the pod.
Okay, if it's that bad and if you're completely wrong, you can just bleep out everything you say. Okay? Go ahead. Go, baby.
Well, I don't want to say what the only thing that's coming to my mind.
Then say it.
Is it where you just... No, I don't even want to say it.
Do you want to tell me? And I'll tell you if you're right.
No, I can't even
Baby, tell me. Oh, no. No.
Oh God. Oh, okay. So is it like an adjective? Is it to get soaked or is it like to soak? Is it a verb?
I don't know.
So it's not a verb.
I think it's a verb.
It is a verb. To soak something.
I guess, yeah. But I guess it could be...
Okay, I'm just going to come up with something because I'm going to let my brain get creative. Okay, so you fill a condom with water and you slap her in the face with it. When it breaks, she's soaked.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth.
No.
Because Urban Dictionary has some disrespectful stuff. So I'm sorry to the people that are like, wow, he's rude. Like,
do you want me to tell you?
No, I just want you to never say what the definition.
Okay, cool. We'll move on. Soak. When we're gonna have to bleep out a lot of this. Okay. When the penis is put in the vagina, but there is no pumping or thrusting, so it just sits there. It's soaking. Preferred form of premarital sex for Mormons. And then the sentence, the sentence using the word said, she didn't want to have sex, but she let me soak for 20 minutes.
The BYU Super Soakers!
Okay. Yeah. All right. That's great. Amazing. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Okay, so soak.
Premarital sex for Mormons.
Okay. Okay, so you learn something new every day. We learned what soak means.
I think mine was better.
Okay, moving on. Our last segment is the business shout out. So this is not a friend, no one I know personally. But if you guys
with you.
do not follow Humans of New York on specifically Instagram.
Give you a good cry.
You should. So I mean, it's just amazing. So if you don't know anything about this, it's this person. His name is Brandon Stanton. He started off going just around New York, stopping random people on the street, random people in parks, and just kind of asking them about their life. And he usually takes a picture of them and then writes a little blurb of their interview as the caption. And it's kind of just recognizing that everyone has a story. Like, no matter if they're homeless, no matter if they're filthy rich, no matter if they look normal, whatever. Like, everyone has a story, and you can find out a lot about someone by just taking the time to talk to them and getting to know them.
Do you want to find one and give a quick snippet?
Sure. Well, so anyways, this book is obviously called Humans. So he started in New York, but now he's gone all over the world. So all of these are little countries. I don't know if you can see that. But so he does like segments, like he'll travel to another country and spend, a few weeks there and get stories from people in that country. Anyway, so it's great. So this is a book compiled of like different stories that he's done. And some of these are actually exclusive just to the book. So he hasn't posted them on Instagram, which I think is great. The Rwanda ones absolutely broke my heart. I remember
she made me.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So anyways, well, some of these, okay. I'll give you this super, super short one. Sometimes they're just blurbs. Well, no, maybe.
Yeah, sometimes it's just a quote or something that is.
Okay,
deep.
so
He does
here,
a good job.
Santiago, Chile, Seba. So if you guys can see this picture, it's just a picture of this older couple, probably at like a market or something. Okay.
Yay, old people.
And the quote literally says, quote, "He fell in love with me because I used to have a huge pluck." End quote. And that's it. Pluck. Pluck you. So, it's just cute things like that. Some of them are really intense. So, like, I'll read just one more. So, this is a picture, looks like of like a father and son, or like an older brother and a younger brother. And this says, quote, "He's only 5 years old, but he acts like an old man. He was just telling us that he was tired of our immature jokes, and he doesn't even like to play. After school, he usually comes straight home and reads." And that's from Kenya. So it's just, just little snippets of people's life, and I think it's so cute.
Yeah, it shows
and some
you
of
that there's other people in the world.
Some of them are really intense, like really long, which those are the ones you get like really emotionally invested in.
If you follow him on Instagram, Humans of New York, you'll get a good grasp.
They're amazing. Some people would decide to remain anonymous, so you don't see their face in the picture. But so yeah, so that's my shout out, is that you should follow them on Instagram and or buy this book. So I'm super excited to get it.
Right now.
Yes. All right. So as I always say, thank you guys. Thank you for supporting us, for liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing.
We love you.
We do love you. So every Tuesday our pod drops.
Mm-hmm.
And every Wednesday, our Wine and Cheese Wednesday. So be sure to tune in. Leave us feedback, any ideas, comments, anything. Thank you, guys. And we'll see you on the flip side. Bye.
Peace.
Dang, tranquilo. What was that? I hope you can hear that. I wasn't drinking it. It was just... You doing? Okay, hold on, do it again. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Oshkosh my gosh.
Oshkosh my gosh.